The three most important words in teaching are always, tell me more. Somebody will have shared an idea, and if you can then get them to elaborate on it, you're giving them positive feedback that it's an interesting idea. At the same time, you're saying, I think there's more going on here. What else are you thinking about? That's when the magic happens. That's when their ideas come together. The topics I teach are a cross between business and economics and personal development. And so that's actually what charges me, because the chance to help people is really part of what, in a sense, Harvard is here for in the first place, and specifically the Division of Continuing Education. So before I was doing programs here, I was doing things in the corporate world. And this notion of teaching adults it's a great challenge, because people are working with you thinking about what am I going to do differently? How is this helping me? And knowing that everybody has such a busy life, the pressure is on people like me to bring the right material to these people at this moment in their career. There's a difference between executive education and classroom teaching. People are coming in with their own experiences, and that needs to be validated. So just lecturing about what you think people ought to know isn't going to work. And for people in the classroom to get the best possible experience, they have to be learning not from me, but from the other people in the room. So my job as the instructor is really to set up discussions so that they are probing each other's ideas and thoughts and asking, how does that apply to my experience? So my job is as much to be a provocateur as it is to be a lecturer. Harvard's got a lot of things going for it, and I say that as somebody who studied economics here and somebody who got my MBA here. Yes, there's a lot of brand value in the name, but the real value comes from the people. It comes from having instructors who are on top of their game, and it comes from having a classroom full of people who have been attracted and want to be part of that mix. So as much as I like to think that I'm an important part of the class, the other people, the other students are what Harvard can offer these people that this business school and that business school, they can't quite match. I think people are always surprised with how much I read. And I think that's an important part for any teacher's life, especially in the business world. Executives especially say, oh, I read nonfiction, I read history, I read business books. That's not enough. I think one of the most important leadership skills is empathy, is being able to see the world through somebody else's eyes, whether that's your customer or your employee or the person on the other side of the negotiating table. And that skill of empathy, the best place we have for developing that is in fiction, is reading, is trying to understand what's making this person do these things that we wish they wouldn't do. And being able to put ourselves in somebody else's shoes, that's a critical leadership skill.